Hi, Jake. You kept me waiting a bit there, matey. What's all good yesterday, was it?
Yeah, Ree, hi. Sorry, I had an absolute nightmare. Look, I really need...
Lovely, lovely stuff. Yeah. Thanks for thanks for doing everyone's mental health checks, the old brain check that HR requested. You didn't even need to use the puppets I sent you, which is great.
Puppet?
So we've rerouted that mental health budget straight onto a Zoom 2.0 subscription, as is only right. You know, you get unlimited video calls, bottomless background, automatic canned laughter every time you crack wise. So everything did go smoothly yesterday, did it?
Yeah, it was fine. Listen, but I really need you to help.
Great. Okay, well, let's quickly run through the brain check hit list. How would you rate your team's personal satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being satisfied and 1 being unsatisfied?
It's about a 4, to be honest, but...
Jake. What do I always say?
If at first you don't succeed, don't get me involved.
I do say that, I do. No, but not this time, no. This time it's don't trouble it before you double it. Okay, so let's say that's an 8 out of 10 for personal satisfaction, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Well, you're the one holding the pen, aren't you? So
team's professional satisfaction, 1 to 10.
3! It's a 3, okay?
Well, maybe let's double that one again.
I did. Please, Ree, it really isn't the most important thing right now.
Finally,
okay?
we both bloody agree on. So how would you rate...
Ree, I need your help, please.
What are you wearing? You look like shit. You look like shit. Where are you? Are you in a car? What's happened?
Okay, this is all I could grab before I escaped. Okay, I've got nowhere to go. Please, you need to help me.
Right, start at the start. What the hell is going on?
Hi Ree, here's my diary for today. Obviously we've just spoken about me running everyone's brain checks. There's not that much to catch you up on ATM. I've already had a text from Don telling he's going to be 10 minutes late. Kept telling me that he's perky as a peach and that his mental health is going to be an in and out jobby. I think it's probably going to be most of the day with him. Nothing from Jack yet. Don't know whether you're interested, but I really didn't sleep at all again last night. I keep on having these horrible nightmares about shaking people's hands and then going to Barnard Castle with Dominic Cummings. And when I wake up, I keep on hearing that wailing. I think I mentioned that to you. I've always thought it was Emma's dad, but last night it sounded like a girl. Emma's dad's not a girl. They've got this shed out in the garden that I think it's coming from. Emma keeps telling me it's crows shagging. Anyway, they've lost the keys to this shed. Emma's dad, not the crows. I think I'm going to ask Emma's dad what's going on, and then I'll...
Ding dong merrily on high, on Zoom 2 friends are meeting. Hello, El Capitan.
Don, it's not Christmas.
Well, tell that to the prize turkey who was gobbling away down the phone to me this morning, eh? And by that I mean Ree. What's with these brain checks, eh?
Let's rip the band-aid off, Jake. Eat the frog. Start with the worst.
Did you say frog? Hey, don't let Baptiste hear you. He's French.
Okay, listen, Don, I'm just here to very quickly check on your mental health and then I'll be off. So can we please just make this fast for once?
That's what she said, am I right?
Nope.
To be honest, Jake, this therapy session couldn't have come at a better time. Me and Baptiste have hit something of a bump in the road, or bump a la road, as he would say, whatever that means.
And who's Baptiste?
He's a boy, a handsome boy, you know.
A handsome boy.
I hired him to be in my Zoom calls in the background. So, you know, like he walks past and people see him while I'm on calls and in meetings, and they say, hey, that's a handsome boy. Anyone who's friends with him can't be that bad. And then they give me a raise or whatever.
You think that paying someone to stand in the background while you're in meetings is going to get you a raise?
It's what I'm calling a pyramid scheme, Jake, okay? Me, handsome boy, dollar. It's foolproof.
Well, putting common sense as a concept aside for one moment, what doesn't seem to be working with your scheme?
Well, it's Baptiste, Jake. He's grown a beard, he's started wearing shirts around the house, and he stopped frosting his tips like Guy Fieri. What are we going to look like at the Zoom Work Talent Show this Friday night without frosted tips, Jake? I keep leaving bottles of toner all around the house, but he just keeps drinking them.
You shouldn't be drinking toner.
Well, I mean, I drink a bottle every day, Jake, and I'm fit as a fiddle. Jake? You still there?
Yeah, can you not see me?
I mean, of course I can see you, Jake. It's not like I go temporarily blind every 10 to 15 minutes, is it? Because that would be terrifying.
Yes, it would. And if it was...
Jake, this isn't about who is and who isn't going blind, okay? It's about Baptiste and the fact that he doesn't want to do tricep dips on park benches anymore to impress the honeys on my daily walks. Jake, you need to do something about this.
Fine, go get him and we'll chat this afternoon. Stay alert. Don't let them burn your clothes. Am. Who's Am? Stay alert. Don't let them burn your clothes.
It's been since Bridget moved in. Do you remember I told you about my housemate and Bridget?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, so she moved in a couple of weeks ago, and it's difficult, you know? She's a fox.
Has she got feelings for this Bridget woman?
No, she's an actual fox. I've told you about this.
Yeah, right, yes. Okay.
So she's moved in, and, you know, she's making a mess. I mean, she's feral.
God, yeah.
But she's not the worst part. He is. He's been crawling about, rubbing his back on stuff. He's been acting like a fox. He's a fox. He looks at me sometimes, and I honestly don't think he knows who I am.
Sorry, what did you say?
Just that he doesn't recognise me.
No, you said, I don't think he knows who I
Am. Yeah.
Where did you hear that word?
What? Am?
Yes, where? Who mentioned it?
Am's just a word, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. Am. Sorry, yeah, carry on.
So the place is a state all the time. And I say to him, Emilio, the place is a hole. And he thanks me. He thinks that's a compliment because that's where foxes live.
Well, he probably can't keep the place like that, though there's probably something in the contract, right?
Well, this is the thing. It's in the contract. I didn't realise. Yeah, here it is. Section 8, paragraph 4. If the landlord wishes to refurbish or redecorate the property in the style of a bird's nest, a small to medium-sized mammal's lair, or the film set from the staged moon landings, they are at liberty to do so. He's got me over a barrel. I'm really struggling here, man.
Hey, why don't you go away and make a to-do list, yeah? Help you focus on your work a bit more. We can meet up in a few hours and discuss it.
I'm not really sure if that's going to...
Okay, let's give it a go then, yeah? All right, let's speak to you later.
Okay, well, if you think it'll
See you, mate.
work, then...
Stay alert. Don't let them burn your clothes. Am. Who's Am? Who's going to burn my clothes? Emma? This video is when I was chatting to Mark Hamper, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Who's that in the background?
There's no one there.
There, she's right there.
I think it's just the sunlight. Are you going to be finishing soon?
Did you hear that sound again last night?
Oh, it's just the crow shagging.
You didn't know what I was going to say.
Oh, it's always the crow shagging.
Who's Am?
Who?
Am, A-M-M-E, Am.
I don't know who you mean.
Hey, look at me when I'm berating you. What is more important, my chai latte or your dad being caught up for 3 days and counting in Heathrow because they think his angina medication is MDMA?
The latte.
The latte, exactly. So stop dilly-dallying around and go and bloody make it. Or your dad won't be the only one getting a cavity search today.
Jesus Christ. Ree, what's going on?
Oh, Jake, nothing. It's just this new intern that I hired, fucking everything up as per. How goes the brain check?
Tiring.
Honestly, I am sorry you've had to be the one to implement this whole mental health palaver. God knows what's wrong with taking too much ketamine and sobbing about your credit card debt to a stranger you met 20 minutes ago in the pub smoking area. You know, those are the good old days.
Yeah, good old days. Ree, listen, I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to keep going with the brain check.
1 second, Jake. Let me just write this down because I don't want to forget later like I did that time you booked the day off for your appendectomy. 1 second. Hunter! Why am I sat here typing away like an idiot when that's your job and that's what I pay you for? You know, if I break a nail on this keypad, I am docking it from your wages.
Will I get to keep the Kindle you gave me?
We don't call it a Kindle, do we? We call it your work laptop. And why do we call it that?
Deductibles.
Deductibles, exactly. Now, where the hell is my latte?
Oh, sorry, Ree, sorry. It's right here.
Christ, that's hotter than Louis Walsh! Try again. Sorry, Jake, what were you saying?
I was just saying that I think I could do with the rest of the day off. To be honest, I'm not really sure I can deal with anyone else's problems today. I'm finding it really hard to pay attention.
Hunter, can you get in here and dab my forehead with a wet rag? Well, I don't know, tear a piece of your t-shirt off or something. Use your head. Sorry, what were you saying, Jake? Something about paying attention?
I was saying that I could really do with the rest of the day off.
He's on the phone to his bloody dad. Your dad is a drugs mule. Do you know what that means? Savour that last call with him because the next call you have is going to be from a prison yard. Sorry, I'm going to have to go deal with this. You turn your back for 1 second and they unionise. They're an absolute nightmare.
Don't let them burn your clothes.
Beckham doesn't have the legs for it anymore. Are you mad?
Oh, and Wayne Rooney does, huh?
Jake, would you please explain to this madman that Beckham does not have the emotional maturity for such a massive responsibility?
What are you talking about?
Which footballer would prefer to walk us down the aisle? Obviously. Baptiste keeps saying Beckham because he smells so good. And I keep saying, what about the speech? You want laughs? You want tears? You've got to go Rooney.
If you'd like, just let me choose my first option, Thierry Henry.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because all of us want to spend our wedding day worrying about a gorgeous Frenchman stealing our wife. That was my worry about inviting you to my wedding, actually. At least before you became a cheap mess.
Cheap, how dare you? You keep red wine and cheese in the freezer, huh? Cheap.
Hey, and another thing, why are you wearing the shirt again? As I've told you a million times, tops off, abs greased, okay?
You are a slave driver, huh? In France, we have a word for you. Hitler!
Hey, at least Hitler would do Hit Me Baby One More Time at the Zoom Work talent show with me.
Okay, Hitler would definitely... Listen, why don't we go round and you can both spend 10 seconds telling the other one what's making you so angry?
I am feeling, what do you say? Underappreciated. I let you use those pictures of my abs on your Tinder profile. And then they suspended my account for catfishing, huh?
Yeah, well, it was my one simple trick that personal trainers don't want you to know that got you those abs in the first place.
You chant shame, whenever I eat just one slice of pizza. And you ring a little bell. And then you put that little bell in my room with all the other bells. And then you get annoyed because you can't find your bell.
Jake, it's a campanologist's nightmare in there.
Okay, this is a no judgment zone, Don. Despite the many burning questions I already have about the way you both live. Why do you have so many bells? Okay, anyway, what would you like to say to Baptiste, Don?
All I ever wanted was a handsome boy to make me look good. And is that narcissistic? Maybe. Should I stop walking around the flat, patting your belly, saying, looks like babe never left the city? Sure.
Oh, that's it. Right, okay. I just really thought you were going to say something else about changing your ways, but fine.
Changing my... No.
Right. Okay, well, Baptiste, as preposterous as it is, Don is paying you to be a handsome boy. So you should do whatever you can to fulfill that obligation. And Don, it kind of sounds to me like Baptiste is tired of you calling him a disgusting pig. And as frankly baffling as it is that I have to tell this to an adult, you should stop doing that. Why don't you both say something nice to each other?
Sorry. No. Pardon. I will shave and I will perform Hit Me Baby One More Time at your work Zoom talent show.
Thank you, Amiga. And hey, I'll tell Tinder to reactivate your account, and I'll stop stealing photos. I'll paint my abs on like I used to. Okay?
Can I go now?
What do we do now?
I don't know. Get creative. Paint something. Bye-bye.
Jesus! Are you okay? You look like shit.
Thanks. Yeah, it's just work. It's just been a whole day, hasn't it?
Well, why don't you just stop working? We can go to that shop. It's fun.
We always go to that shop.
It's a fun shop.
Furlough has changed you.
Did you know there's 12 different types of grass?
Okay, unfortunately I need to get back to work, but Emma, there's something I need to talk to you about. I'm absolutely at the end of my week.
Go ahead.
There was a girl in that video. I am hearing someone a night. Okay? Those two things are connected. There is definitely something that you and your family are not telling me about.
Come here. Come here. I'll tell you, but you absolutely cannot tell anyone. And shut that down. I can't have this recorded. I was born with a twin sister. She was exactly the same as me in every way. Same arms, same legs, same hair, except, well...
Except what?
She didn't have a face. Nothing, just bare skin where her face should have been.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Well, the doctors told us that we shouldn't be concerned. Loads of twins are born without a face, apparently. Monofacial twins, that's what they're called. They kept telling us that she would develop a face when she got older. Some babies just grew into it, you know, the faces.
Yeah, okay, right.
Well, when she and I were 7, we went back to see our GP. My sister still didn't have a face at this point. They did loads of tests on her and on me too. My test came out fine. I had a face. But I'll always remember what they said to my parents with her and me stood outside. I'm so sorry, but it's just what we feared. She still hasn't got a face. That's the last time she saw a doctor. We left London soon after that.
Why?
Society doesn't smile too kindly on people who don't have a face. Which is fitting really, because, well, she couldn't smile kindly at all. We thought she might have an easier time of it out here in the countryside.
So, what happened?
We arrived, moved in, she seemed happy. But suddenly, about 2 months here, she disappeared without a trace. One night we went to bed, next morning she was gone. All her clothes too. She must have packed up and left without telling anyone. We never saw her again. That was about 20 years ago. In fact, it would have been around this time of year too.
So what was her name?
Her name was Am.
God, I think I'm supposed to be speaking to Jack now. Hang on. Hi Jack, you alright?
Oh, hi, Jake.
Not had that to-do list yet, pal.
Oh,
And where are you?
just walking home, mate.
Right. What have you been doing? It's still work hours.
Just thinking. The to-do list. What to do?
Okay. You're nearly back at the flat, are you?
Not going back there. Howling. Nah, just walking home.
Right. And by home, you mean?
Chester.
Right.
Yeah, I had a look on maps. Shouldn't take more than 70 hours. Just gonna go through Luton, Milton Keynes, Coventry, the Panto towns, Shrewsbury, Stoke, Crewe, and Chester. Should have changed out my flip-flops, really.
Okay, Jack, this is a really bad idea, mate. London to Chester is nearly 200 miles.
Well, if Captain Tom can do 100.
Captain Tom did 100 lengths of his garden, Jack, not 100 miles.
Oh, it's not particularly impressive.
I just really, really think you should...
What? What should I do? I don't belong here, mate. I turn up and the world starts falling apart. I came here to try new things, meet new people. I've met more foxes than I have people. There's no way to live.
You know what, Jack? Do what you want. Just get your work done, all right?
Is that all you're gonna...
What did he want? A speech? I haven't slept in 3 days.
Jake, this painting that you insisted upon has actually really been the shot in the arm that this relationship needed.
Good, good. What have you...
I channeled my inner Claude Monet, the father of Impressionism. So I painted this. It's about color and time. You see, Monet, he was the first to do that. And he captured the moment, the perfect moment. And this is my perfect moment with you.
Wow, that is actually surprisingly beautiful.
And Jake, look, I painted Egg.
Oh my God.
He's got crass hair and raisins on him, and a salad bed where he lives.
Oh God, I think I'm going to be sick.
You know what, Jake? I'm thinking about starting a Pinterest board with Egg on. Every young girl has a wedding planner Pinterest board, Jake. My dream is that someday every girl will also have an egg board.
No, don't do that. Please don't.
You don't like egg?
Oh, I don't just not like Egg. Don, I hate Egg. I hate him! And I hate that I am having to waste my time explaining this to you when there are more important things happening to me right now.
Hey, listen.
You are a terrible painter!
Edward Munch's Scream, Banksy's Balloon Girl, Justin Bieber's Baby, these are all great works of art, and they disturb and challenge the viewer, no? An Egg for me does the same thing. It asks the question of the human condition that has never been asked before.
Thank you.
And probably never should have been asked, to be fair, but sacre bleu, thank God somebody in this sad little world has been brave enough to just ask the question. So what I'm saying, Jakey, is that I think you should take a long, hard look in the mirror, no?
Yeah, Jake, although not too long, because you're ugly.
Nice.
Oh shit, I'm late for my appointment with Kelly. Burn that painting. Goodbye.
But what those stupid, thick boys could not and did not appreciate was that it has to be Heinz. It has to be, okay? I told them as much. You use own brand, Richard Branston brand, or whatever else, and the dimensions are all wrong, see? And that's where accidents start happening. So if he has got bean on the brain, and I'm not convinced, truth be told, because it's a flipping rare condition, but if he has got bean on the brain, it's now to do with Kelly, okay? And I'm standing by that, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that used to annoy me about nursery school was...
Okay, yeah. Kelly, as I've reminded you so many times today, this brain check is just a little check-in, yeah? Just to see how you're getting on. Yeah. Today, at work, yeah? Nothing to do with nursery school, all right?
And as I have reminded you, Mr. Whippy Smart and the 99 Flakes, on a number of occasions myself, you cannot check a brain for beans. The scientific capabilities are simply not there yet.
Oh my God.
The bean will always fly under the radar. That's what's so dangerous, you see? Same consistency, same colour. When comparing the atomic makeup of a human brain and a common tinned baked bean, the similarities are extraordinary, which is what makes things so... Penny whistle. Hey, penny whistle! Well, you cheeky little... Oh, bless him. He's out like a leaf. At ease, Captain.
I've got to get this on film. It's unlocked. Hello? Oh, fuck. What is this stuff? Oh my God. It was fucking...
You found Anne. I'm so sorry, Jake, but no one can find Anne. You must stay here now. We have burned her clothes and we must burn yours too. Now, sleep.
Horrible dream. Horrible dream. Stay alert. Don't let them burn your clothes. Nice. Oh shit. It's fucking burning. Oh shit.
Perky as a peach, I told him. Long, grey, and slippery.
Have you ever eaten a peach, Don?
Do I look like Joe Wicks to you?
What would be wrong with that?
The guy's got hair like brown candy floss. Speaking of which, hey Jack, you look like you're in a slightly different gaff today.
Yeah, fancied a night away, you know.
Oh, nice. Whereabouts?
Wembley?
Isn't that right round the corner from your gaff currently?
Yeah.
Whoa, Jakey! What the hell happened to you?
Don't ask.
Oh, thanks, Hunter.
Hunter?